Hi, welcome in. How are you doing? Yes, welcome to Student Hair Studio. Did you have an appointment set up? Oh, okay. Yes, we are always looking for walk-ins that can help support our students for their testing. Yeah. Did you want to volunteer? It is completely free. Okay, what's your name? Okay. And what's your last name? And your phone number? Did you want to sign up for text messages when we are looking for students? You can kind of opt in and get notifications. Yeah, so it would just tell you like what we're looking for. So it would say, in search of testing models for, and then it would say like color, cut, style, and it would tell you what style, stuff like that. Okay. And what is your date of birth? Just day and month. It's for like a promo. You get a free, yeah. Okay. And did you want to provide your address for coupons as well? Okay, go ahead. Okay. And what is the city? And obviously the state. What's your zip code? Okay, so what were you looking to be a model for, or a test model for today? So just style. Okay, and you're okay with heat for being used on the style? Let's see what I have. So I have about 4 or 5 models here right now waiting for a test model. I can just go through and you can tell me what you're most interested in having done, okay? Alright, so I'm looking for an updo, and that would be with curling iron or heat. And then I'm looking for someone for straightening techniques. So we have obviously different tools we use for straightening. They would just be straightening your hair different ways. You do have curly hair, so it helps for, yeah. I'm looking for someone for curling techniques. I'm looking for someone for braiding. Yes, and I'm looking for someone for, let's see, ballroom hairstyle. Lots of hairspray and gel and things like that. So if you don't like that, that's not your thing. Okay, so you want to do this straightening? Yes, that's fine. Yeah, I'll take you back as soon as I'm done checking you in. Perfect. And you've never been here before? Okay, I'm just gonna do a waiver for you. So obviously these are students, so sometimes things go wrong, not often, and you are getting a style, so it's highly unlikely. This is more for like our colors and our cuts. Sometimes mistakes are made. They are students that have been training for at least a year, so again, very unlikely that anything would go wrong, but we do have you do a waiver just in case. So I'm just gonna fill this out for you, and then you can just give it a quick signature, okay? I'm just going to fill out some information that you've already given me on the computer. And I'm going to ask you a couple high-level questions about your hair history. When you go back, the student is going to actually be filling out a form as part of her test while you are back there that will have a lot of more questions, okay? All right, so have you colored your hair within the last month? Okay. How frequently do you typically color your hair? Alright, are you allergic to any specific hair products or ingredients? Okay, and how would you describe your hair type? And have you had any hair loss issues in the last 6 months? Okay. Perfect. So if everything on here is correct, just take a look right there. So here is where I answer all of the questions that I ask you, and then here is where your general info is that you gave me when you walked in, your name, address, stuff like that. Okay, so just take a look, and then when you're ready, just go ahead and sign right there if you agree. Okay, thank you. And then if you could just date right there. Okay, done. Thank you. Just take a look here. Okay, I'm just going to put in here that your waiver is complete. Alright, if you just want to go wait right over there, then the student will be out with you shortly. You're welcome. Hi, how are you? It's really nice to meet you. My name is Midnight. I'm a hair student here at the Hair Studio, and I'm going to be doing my straightening technique test on you today. Thank you so much for volunteering. So I have been doing hair for about 5 years, but this is my first year at the school, so I just finished my first official year. Yeah, so it's really exciting. So I do have to just do a paper portion of my quiz, and I'm going to be using your hair, of course. I have to answer questions about your hair type. Yeah, should be pretty quick, and then we can get right into it. That's okay. Okay, good. I'm a little nervous, but straightening is one of my best techniques, honestly, so I think that I will be okay. Yeah, no worry. I'm gonna go ahead and tape you just so you don't have to worry about getting any product if I do spraying or anything on you, okay? And I will be using a heat protectant today. Just gonna tape you. Okay, smooth this out all the way around here. Okay, does that feel okay? Alright, again, my name is Midnight, and if you need anything or if you're uncomfortable, let me know. Okay? Today, like I said, I'm going to be doing straightening tests on you. So I will be straightening with a heatless straightener, if you've ever heard of one. There's no heat involved, just bristles and some water. A mini cordless straightener, a curling iron, unconventional, but we have to learn how to do it, and then a real full-size straightener. to start out just applying some heat protectant to your hair and giving it a brush. I'm going to be using this large power brush. Just going to rub this into your hair. Okay, and then I'm just going to go ahead and brush, okay? It's pretty chilly out today, isn't it? I know, we got that cold front and all that wind. And then it was pretty, it even snowed a little yesterday, but it was kind of just like wet snow that was like turning into rain, so that kind of sucked, but I know. Nice to see a little bit of snow to bring in the season. So I'm going to go to the back. Okay, so now that I have your hair nice and brushed out, I am going to go ahead and get my test clipboard. And I'm going to be answering some questions about your hair for my test. Okay, so just relax. I'm going to be just kind of feeling your hair and then writing down the answers. This shouldn't take more than a few minutes. Okay. Do you dye your hair frequently? Okay. Dark? Okay. Sure. And is this the length you typically keep your hair, or did you recently cut it, or are you growing it out? Okay. Okay, that's helpful. And do you have any like discomfort or issues with scalp care? Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, thank you. So I am done the rating portion and the evaluation for my test. So I'm going to go ahead and section your hair into 4 parts, and then I'm going to use the different technique on each of the 4 parts. So I'm just going to start out with using my sectioning comb, and I'm going to section your hair. Okay, just gonna go over here. Okay. Okay. Just gonna grab a clip or 2 and then go ahead and clip back these sections. Okay. Okay, perfect. So I'm going to go ahead and start off with the first section of your hair. We're going to do the Heatless straightener for this section, okay? I'm going to just rest that on your face just a little bit. Gonna pull a little bit on the first couple of strokes. Should pull more. If I'm hurting you, please just tell me. having any discomfort? Okay, just let me know if I'm pulling. Your hair is just beautifully straightening this way. Okay, just gonna go to the next section here. Perfect. Okay, almost done this section. Perfect. All right. That section's all completed. So now I'm going to move on to the next section, which is, let's do the curling iron next. I'm going to do this side. Okay, just going to remove that clip. Perfect. I am going to go ahead and do a different clip. I'm going to use this one just to clip back a couple pieces so I can do each piece at a time. Okay, now I'm going to go ahead and put the heat protectant on that whole section of your hair. And I have my curling iron. And this is on a low heat, okay? Just wanted to stress it is a low heat. And I'm just going to get my sectioning comb really quick and just section out the first area. There we go. Okay, so just please relax. This should not feel hot towards your scalp or anything like that, okay? I like to go up and then out, so that's the motion I'll be following. This is an uncommon technique, but it is used, and we like to know how to do all of these things. Our school really tries to prepare us for that. Any situation to do hair, you know? You never know. You just kind of have to keep it pulled straight like that, so it doesn't give any little ripple at all in the hair. Okay, I'm going to section out the next bit. Where did I put my comb? There it is. Okay. That clip over a bit. Okay, next piece. This is a bit of a smaller piece, but same thing. this out. It can cause some knotting in the ends of it, and that's why I'm always pretty careful with this. I'm gonna clip that section up now. Sorry. We're gonna go to the next section. So now I'm gonna go to the back of this side of your hair, and I'm going to do a little bit of first. I'm going to do the Cordless mini straightener. Okay, I'm just gonna go around behind you. I'm gonna add a little bit of heat to protect it to the back of your hair. We're just gonna go ahead and do this piece by piece. It'll only be a few pieces, it's just a tiny section. Okay, just gonna get the next piece. Okay. Next section here. Sorry, the straighter's so spot on. Going to brush that with the paddle brush. Alright, I'm going to clip that section back now. Alright, so I'm going to take this one out. Give this one a little brush. This will be our last section. And this one is the Nails full-size straightener. Yeah. And I do have the full-size straightener plugged in just over here. Okay, so I have that little table for it so I don't have to drag the cord very far. Based on my assessment of your hair, I've just programmed the straightener on a low heat. I'm going to just take the first section here. Okay, and I'm going to straighten it. You have really, really pretty hair. Next section here. This is an ionized straightener, so you can tell it just makes the hair really shiny and pretty from using it. I love this straightener. And the next piece here. Moving to the side of you a little bit. Okay. One more little section right here. And then we'll be done. Just put that back over there. Remove this clip. Alright. Just gonna get your bangs there. Okay. And then I'm gonna use my paddle brush one more time. Okay, I am all finished your hair. If you could just stay here for a couple of more minutes, then my instructor is going to just come in and do the evaluation. Yes, it was really a pleasure doing your hair today. I hope you come back. I have plenty more tests. You can actually request 2 models specifically for me. So this was my first. I'm gonna have to also do curling, updo, cut, different things like that. So if you liked this experience and you would like me to do your hair again, I would love to. My information is on the card that the instructor will give you on your way out, and I hope you enjoy getting your hair done today. You too. Also, there'll be a QR code on the card. If you scan that, you can do a survey on your experience.